Welcome to Whacker Worthy, where we head to Goodwill and chat about the prices. Starting off strong with this cubed ottoman from Target, only $12.99. I would say that is worthy. This vintage trunk at $79.99. Again, I would say that is worthy. But this mirror was marked at $149, which I just think is crazy because they got it for free. This was Target merchandise that was marked down at $14.99, but it was originally $30, so I think that is a bust. Totally whack. This little pewter pitcher was super cute for $3. I would say that's worthy. This homemade pottery, I would say, is also worthy at $3. And then you guys know I actually have a full set of these cups now, and I think they are totally worthy. This little brown canister you could make a candle out of for $3.99. I would say that's worthy. I have so many of these little accordion racks, $1.99 worthy. This vase I wanted to buy so bad, but I just could not pull the trigger at $24.99. I think it's a little bit whack. These wooden vases I would say are worthy, but they were a little bit spendy, so I did leave them behind. This frame at $19.99, I thought it was whack because it was so yellow, as well as this framed little canvas, $9.99. I would say it's whack.
Welcome back to our channel AI Crystal, your one-stop space for real talk, smart insights, and community-powered discussions. First off, shout out to all our returning subscribers. We see you, we appreciate you, and we're so glad you're back. And if you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe because we're diving into something everyone's been talking about lately. Let's talk Goodwill, the thrift store that used to mean good deals, affordable finds, and budget-friendly gems. But recently, prices have been going way up, and we're not just talking about a few cents. We're seeing thrifted shoes for $30 when the same brand new pair is selling for $25 online.
You want to have the discussion about greedy corporations? Goodwill should literally be at the top of our list, because why are they charging $6.99 for a used Starbucks plastic cup? Their pricing is getting ridiculous and really sad, because there are many families in America that go to thrift stores like Goodwill because they cannot afford new items for their family. And now Goodwill is charging $5 for used toddler pants. The other day I go in there, I see this small plastic container of Legos. $40. I could go into Walmart today and buy my son brand new Legos, and that container have more Legos than the Goodwill one, and I will spend less than $40. I was in there one day. I was looking at like pajama pants for my dad. He's taller, so it can be hard to find pants long enough for him. I found these pants. They looked long enough for him, but because they were Under Armour, Goodwill was asking $15 for them. If we want to have discussions about greedy corporations, Goodwill has got to be at the top of our list, because this corporation, part of their mission statement is helping communities. Goodwill pricing items like a used plastic coffee cup at $7 and pricing toddler pants at $5 and men's pants at $15 that are used is not helping any community. I have been told that a homeless person can go into a Goodwill just asking for a blanket, and Goodwill refuses to give them a blanket. And all this stuff is free to them. It's all donated. A family that has experienced a fire can go in there and ask for one outfit per family member, and Goodwill will refuse to give them an outfit. I can't with this company anymore.
I feel like I've just stumbled across a conspiracy theory that if you're on Thrift Talk or you enjoy thrifting, you've definitely heard talked about at this point. And of course, it includes Goodwill. Number one, they've absolutely raised the prices by quite a lot in the last year. Like, the inflation in Goodwill, what? I don't understand that. But specifically right now, I'm noticing that the color coordination is completely off. So it used to be like you have two colors, it's 50% off, you go in, and there's a good chance like half the stuff you get is going to be color coordinated for that. And now you'll be lucky to find anything that coincides with those different colors. And I thought it was at this one particular Goodwill, but it's at both of the Goodwills around me, and I don't know what's going on, because it's like, you raise the prices. This is getting to the point where it actually would be more cost effective to go to Target, Walmart, or a liquidation center, because we have one of those nearby, rather than shop here. Has anyone else noticed that?
Goodwill. We have got to have a very serious conversation. Your girl went to a Goodwill today for the first time in a long time, and I was shook when I saw that a used second-hand t-shirt with the screen printing flaking off was $6.99. I kid you not. Men's swimming trunks, $6.99. Shoes, $9.99 and up. Which, okay, fine. I'll be okay. I'll be fine.
But what concerns me are the people who really cannot afford to pay $6.99 for a t-shirt or $19.99 for a pair of shoes. I cannot even fathom why Goodwill thinks that's appropriate, right? People were about to riot when Dollar Tree upped their price a quarter. But Goodwill almost doubled their prices from last year. T-shirts were $3.99. Now they're $6.99. You don't believe me? Watch. These prices are absurd. Some of these things I thought it was funny. You'll see. Case in point, this basket, Dollar Tree special. Okay? It's $1.25 at the $1.25 tree. Guess how much it is here? $2.99. Okay, it reminds me of the Spangles commercials. $2.99. Are they out of their mind? Yes. Yes, they are. Next up, this crusty, dusty whisk with a little bit of added rust. Now, guess how much this is? $1.99. You could buy this whisk brand new at the $1.25 tree. This one sort of blew my mind, okay? See what this is? It's one of those little you could put 3 different things in it like a crock pot. Guess how much this used dusty ass device was. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but that tag, folks, says $59.99. $60 for this thing. You could buy this thing brand new for $60. Who is pricing this stuff? My goodness. This one was also pretty funny. This is a laundry hamper, right? There were a couple of cracks in it. $9.99. $10 for this crusty, dusty basket. It probably comes with a few bed bugs. Next up, this dusty, crusty, oscillating fan, complete with the loose Tower of Pisa. $17.99. And that doesn't even include its companion, identical buddy, who also leans like the Tower of Pisa next to him. He's also $17.99. Okay, here's a nice pair of pink Nikes that look like they're in pretty good condition. Size 7 youth, which is like an 8.5 women. $22, folks. $21.99. $22 at the Goodwill. So why in the world would they need to up their prices in the way that they did? Well, because their CEOs make $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, even $700,000 and more. Meanwhile, they're paying disabled folks who are cognitively impaired about 30 cents an hour or so to sort through these clothes, price them, hang them, to man the stores, etc., saying they're teaching them life skills and getting government grants. So now the people that rely on Goodwill, because they have no other option to purchase secondhand items at a reasonable cost, are forced to do without or to wait for garage sale season if they have a car or transportation and if they can get around to look for clothing that they will need throughout the year. Before you guys start screaming free economy, capitalism, blah, 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 take a second and think about people that are less fortunate than you. I guess for me, they're always in the forefront of my mind because I was raised and I grew up very poor. My mother lives on Section 8. When she was growing up, her and her 3 brothers and sister lived in a 2-bedroom house that was like 700, 800 square feet, and they literally shared one dresser for all of the kids. So, and today my mother is disabled. She lives on Section 8 and relies on various forms of public assistance just to be able to get through the month. And now, how is she going to be able to buy clothing? It's ridiculous. Price gouging at its finest.
Serious question, how are people affording anything in 2025? I'm having surgery in 2 weeks on my neck, so I was told to get certain types of shirts so it wouldn't bother the area. I go to Goodwill. I'm looking at prices, $9.99 for used shirts that are of no brand of value at all anywhere. Like maybe it was Target. I don't even know. I probably could go to Target and get it for like brand new for the same price at this point. I don't know. But seriously, how is it that I have just gotten priced out of a thrift store? Not only that, I cannot remember the last time I actually went out and had a meal in a restaurant. We do not order out. We don't even get pizza because we're trying to save everything for 2025 with all of my health stuff. I am so sick of my own fucking cooking. You have no idea. I'm a bad cook. And I am so freaking tired of my own food. But how do people afford to go to a restaurant, sit down, and have a meal? Like, that is a foreign concept to me at this point. And I can't remember the last time I went and saw a movie in a theater. I can't even afford to rent them on demand. I will show you what I do. This is what I do. I have an enormous DVD collection. And this is all I can afford, because I will get these at the thrift stores. Cheap as shit. To be honest with you, I feel like I'm 20 years old again and I'm living pennies to pennies and can't afford dick anymore. How are people doing
Now
this?
let's break it down. Goodwill is a nonprofit. They receive donations for free, and they resell them to support job training and other social programs. That's great. But does that justify charging more than retail? We're talking about used items, sometimes stained, sometimes damaged, being priced like they're luxury goods. What's your experience been like? Have you walked into a thrift store recently and felt like you're at a high-end boutique? Have you seen prices that made you do a double take? Drop your stories in the comments below. We're reading every single one. Let's build a space where your voice matters. If you've had it with overpriced deals, hit that like button. If you still believe thrifting should be affordable, share this video. And if you love real talk like this, subscribe and join the AI Crystal community where we keep it smart, bold, and authentic. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Keep shopping smart, stay crystal clear, and we'll see you in the next one right here on AI Crystal.